Mike, is it? Yeah, come on over here, I want to talk to you, Mike.
How you keeping my
I
glory?
want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about what you're doing here, okay? What are you doing here, Mike?
Huh?
What are you doing here?
I'm meeting two girls.
You're meeting two girls. Hi. Hang on. Girls, can you just record this? I'm not sure the client. Hi, Mike, why are you here?
Meet two girls who were supposed to come
What
down in
two
Dublin.
girls?
Michelle and
Yeah. How old are they?
16.
And?
And Carla, I don't know what age she is.
Yeah. What did she tell you she was?
Well, she said 18 first, and then she said 14 or 15.
She said 18 first, and then she said 14 or 15. And what were your plans with these girls?
Just go for swimming and horse riding.
Go for swimming and horse riding, right? And what else?
That's basically all.
That's it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So what have I told you were talking to decoys?
Sorry?
You were talking to decoys.
Sure. Look,
Should look at what?
it happens.
It happens.
Yeah. I didn't know it. Look,
You didn't know what?
I didn't know anything about it.
You didn't know anything about it, but you're here to meet them. What are you talking about?
Let's go swimming.
You're here to go swimming with two
And horse
kids.
riding.
And horse riding with two kids. And what was your other plans with them?
Nothing.
Nothing else. You didn't want to have sex with them. Not at all, not at all. Okay, not at all. Did you want to teach them how to have sex?
I already told them that
Here,
she's too young.
I tell you, don't be blasé with me with
No,
your
but I'm
Asher
saying-
here. I told them they're too young. Yes, you did tell them you were too young. After you told me you wanted to teach them about
But I
sex,
didn't
right?
know. How was I supposed to know? They tell me the truth what age they were anyway.
Because when someone tells you that they're 14 years of age, guess what you do? You believe them. How old are you?
I'm 46.
46? I tell you one thing, if you're 46, I must be 21. Is something funny, is there?
No.
Just a hard paper round did you have, did you?
Sorry?
You just had a hard paper round, was it?
Yeah, it could be that, yeah.
Yeah, it could be that. Okay, so we didn't want to teach them anything. Can I have the chat logs, please? Would you mind holding that? They have a hell of a lot of chat logs here on you, pal.
Sorry?
We have a hell of a lot of chat log on you here. Sorry. Are they? They're pictures. Pictures of what? Pictures of what?
Beside you, beside your house.
What's that? Who's that?
Me,
You suppose?
Yeah.
Is it you or is it not you?
It's me, yeah.
You think it's you. What about this one?
That's not me.
That's not you. Well, I tell you one thing. If that's you, you need to go get yourself fucking checked. Because it looks like it's about to fall off at the top. Right. Now. You added them on the app and you start talking to them first, am I right?
Sorry?
You added them on the app and you start talking to them first. Yeah. And then you went over to WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you told her she looks sexy, baby.
So,
What, is there a problem, like?
Maybe she did.
Maybe she did. Do you think that's appropriate to say to a 14-year-old?
Well, sure, I didn't know. Look,
You did know. She told you. No, don't me nothing, right? No, she didn't. She said on the app she was 18, but then she told you she was 14. So what should you have done the minute she said she was 14? What should you have done?
Believed her, I suppose. I know, yeah.
Yeah, you should have believed her. And done what, actually? You don't know? Are you fucking stupid or something? Should you not have just deleted and blocked her and said, God, guess what, love? You're too young. I'm not going to talk to you. Did you do that?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't do that. What did you do? You went on to be scruffy with them. And not only did you want one in the bed with you, you wanted two decoys in the bed with you. Now, who's Anita?
That's just a friend.
So just a friend. So you wanted you and Anita was going to get into bed and teach these two girls all about sex. Pardon?
Not really.
Not really.
No,
It's either a yes or a no. There's no such thing.
No,
no, it's not only a chat.
only a chat.
These are children. What you believe to be children. What gives you the goddamn right to speak to our children like this?
No.
Pardon?
I didn't mean it that way, no, because at the start.
Oh, right. So you wanted to lick her pussy, but what way did you mean it if you didn't mean it that way? What way did you mean it? Because if someone told me they wanted to lick me pussy, guess what they want to do? Right? That's what you told two children. So what do you mean I didn't mean it like that? Don't be blasé with me.
Well, I didn't really mean it like that.
You didn't really mean it. Well, then tell me what way you meant
If you
it.
check most of there, I was probably drunk at the time.
I don't care whether you're drunk.
I know you don't.
This chat went on for weeks on end. In the morning, during the day, during the evening, during the night. You're not fucking drunk all that time, so don't give me bullshit, right? because I don't fall for it.
Drinking doesn't make you a sexual predator. You're a sexual predator, that's it.
That's exactly what you are.
Drunk
a
or
sexual
sober.
predator. Does your friend need to know you've rolled her into this? Is she aware of this?
No.
She's in trouble as well now.
She's in trouble and she's
You've
going to
got her
have to be
involved
talked
in
to by the
this.
police now. Oh, because of your actions. So you might as well admit now, because they're going to take your device now. They're going to download your device, and it doesn't matter what you deleted off your device, they will get that back. So it's best for you now to be honest of what you've been doing here, right? So did she know about this? Yeah.
Yeah, Wendy, make fun.
Yeah. Right. You constantly called our baby, right? You wanted to get into the shower with her. You wanted pictures of her, pictures in the bed, pictures in her pajamas, pictures in her bikini. Am I right?
Probably yes.
No, it's not probably yes.
Okay, yes, if you say
Right?
yes.
These questions are not hard and not difficult, okay? So it's either a yes or a no. It's not a probable, okay? Or a maybe. It's a yes or a no. Don't
It's
am I
what
making
you
myself
said. These
clear?
are your words that's been read out. Louise is reading out your words. You
Hi,
said
gorgeous.
this. Not probably.
Hi, sexy baby. Hi, sexy baby. No chat, baby. You buying sexy undies, baby. Send me a picture in your undies, baby. And she asked you why. Be nice, baby. And this is all in the morning time. Do you drink in the morning?
Not all the time, no.
No, not all the time. Are you an alcoholic?
I don't know.
You don't know. You're sweating an awful lot there, right? Then, what was your fascination with her mother? Just chat. So do you think this chat is appropriate?
Probably not more serious.
Well, I'll ring him
No,
up
it's
and
not.
have a chat with him. I don't ask him how's his mother doing and would his mother like to get into the bed with me. Do you know what I mean? I ring Sam up and ask her how's her day going. I don't ask her does she want to get into the bed with me, do I?
No.
So it's not just chat, right? It's not just chat. It's disgusting chat to children, to what you believe to be children. And everything was hi sexy baby, hi gorgeous.
I wasn't ever sure of my age.
It doesn't matter. Well, do you know what? As soon as there's one bit of doubt in your mind whether she is under the age, what should you have done? Not talk to her, deleted her and blocked her, right? But then you were trying to be clever. She told you her friend was 15 and you wanted to know when her friend was 16. So she's legally able to have sex, am I right? So you see, you were fucking trying to be clever here. Am I right? No.
Okay, you are
It's
right.
either yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, I am right. Right? So you wanted to wait, be responsible and wait till she's 16, am I right? And then you went on to groom this other child. But you actually know it's against the law to groom a child under the age of 17 and not 16. Well, now you know. Have you any weapons on you? Well, everything you have in your pockets, take it out and put it there.
He said he hasn't any weapons.
Have you another phone?
No, he hasn't. He's come to.
Well, how are you able to send pictures? There you go. Yes, Ty didn't have another phone. You have two phones. Why have you got two phones?
Because that one is an old one and I use it for work.
Right. And that one you use just to groom kids, is it? You told her you wanted to kiss her and cuddle her, right? You wanted to sleep with her mother, right? You told her it would be wonderful, baby. She told you she was scared. She didn't know how to. You told her not to be nervous, that you will teach her absolutely everything. Everything. What are you, fucking God? Are you a sex god or something?
No.
What gives you the right to turn around and tell our children that you're going to teach them how to finger themselves? Because that's what you tried to do here. You told her to wet her fingers and slide them into her pussy, didn't you?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
did.
don't know. I don't know.
Yes, you did. Every single bit of correspondence is here. Look at this. Every single little bit. And all of these 3 chat logs will be handed to the police.
Weeks and weeks and weeks of you talking to these kids.
Weeks of you grooming children. Twice turning up to the Lucan Spa Hotel to stay the night with them, am I right?
I wasn't going to go.
It doesn't matter.
I
Did
know
you
that.
arrange
I
it?
wasn't going to
Did
go.
you arrange it?
I didn't. I was just talking
No.
I was talking
Don't say
about it.
you didn't
I
arrange it. You
Yes,
did
you did.
arrange it.
Yes, you did.
This is one of the decoys you were talking to.
You did arrange it.
But I,
Do you know what? I have not slept. You have made me cry. You are vile. You are vile.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You're sorry you've been caught. That's what you are. You're sorry you've been caught. You were quite willing to come knowing that I had reached 16. You were willing for you and your friend to teach me how to have sex. So no, don't say you're sorry. You're sorry you have been caught.
Two
That's
kids
what you
don't
are.
just decide to go and meet at the hotel in Lucan. You asked them to meet you there. 2 kids don't get it into their head to go to a hotel. They don't. Kids don't go
And then
to
he didn't turn
hotels.
up.
You wanted them to meet you
But
there.
you've got 2 children to jump on a train and come all the way to Galway to meet you
On their own.
for your sexual gratification.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, because you told him in this. Can't wait to get you into bed, baby. Can't wait to treat
Separate
you,
up.
baby.
You've a room for me, haven't you? Because I'm 16, but there's a lock on your door. But Clara can stay in the other room.
You then went on in graphic detail to tell this decoy that you had met some woman while you were out and you were hoping to get lucky with her, and you let her know everything tomorrow. And then when the next day came, you told her in graphic detail how you and her gave each other oral sex and you had a mad night of passion. Was that all in your head, or did you meet someone?
In your head, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say it is in your head, because I'm not being funny. Nobody would fucking jump on you. Right? You constantly told her you wanted to lick and suck her pussy, and you wanted her to suck your cock at the same time. Right? You constantly, hi sexy baby, have you got a bikini baby? All good baby, you want me to join you in the bath baby, when she told her she's left been horse riding and she has to go and thing. By the way, here's the other decoy you were talking to. That's the 2 decoys you were talking to. Do you want to say something to him? Because you've had him for weeks on end.
Weeks. I've had you weeks. And what about your acting career? Yeah, what about that?
What was the name of the show you were in?
Philadelphia, Here I Come in Galway, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. See?
What's all your friends going to think of you now?
I don't know.
You don't know? Shall I tell you?
Yeah.
Shall I tell you? You'd be lucky if any of them talk to you again.
What's the story with Anita? Has Anita
She's
been
nothing to
involved?
do with
So
anything.
why did you bring Anita into it? Why did you say Anita was going to teach me and show me?
She's nothing to do with it.
But you brought her into this.
She
You
has
have
now.
involved her now.
The guards
married
want to
woman?
talk to her.
Anyway,
Is she a married woman?
You've told me where she lived.
She's divorced, and has she got children?
She has it.
How old are their children? I don't want their names. How old are they? Are they under 16?
I don't know how old
Are they under 16?
I don't know.
Well, you should know by looking at them. Are they under 16 or are they in college?
I don't know.
Are they working?
Some of them at each of the things, I think.
Some of them as what?
Some of them at each.
Some of them at each. So she's younger children. So you've now brought an innocent woman with younger children that the guys are going to go to her home and arrest her in front of her children because of your sick fucking perverted mind. Are you for fucking real? And you're standing there with your hands, God, get your hands uncrossed like you don't give a fucking shit.
Sure, I do care.
Disgusting.
Animal.
That's what
you are.
This woman drove from Belfast
Dirty, foul animal.
to catch you. Belfast. What was your fascination with her mother? You wanted to speak to her mother. You wanted pictures of her mother.
You wanted to talk to my mother last night, didn't you?
Really to see what the story was with you.
To see what the story was with me. But you've spoke to me on the phone. I've had your creepy voice telling me what you want to do to me.
I remember speaking on the phone.
Sorry?
I don't remember speaking.
You don't remember? Well,
Oh,
play your
there's
voice.
many.
Will I-
No, it's okay. It's
Will I
all
We
right.
can
play your
play.
voice?
We have every single bit of evidence here,
Like,
right?
play
So
your
you can
voice.
deny it all you
I'm
want,
not denying anything. Look,
because
look
the guards will be handed absolutely everything on you.
You've
Everything.
spoke to both of us, both decoys on the phone, laughing and giggling, telling us what you're going to do to us.
All delighted with yourself. I hear the voice recordings. All delighted with yourself. Thinking that you were going to get 2 teenagers into a bed to yourself.
So
You
there's
even
another
said
lie.
the hotel room would have a bed big enough for the trees. But yet you're saying you wouldn't do anything.
No.
You thought you won the lotto today, didn't you? You were coming to meet 2 kids.
So if you weren't going to
Well,
do
you were
it, what
walking
did
down
you
there
do?
with a big smile on your face until I walked up to you.
It was what?
You were walking down there with a big smile on your face until I walked up to you. Then you nearly fucking shit your pants.
I was smiling anyway.
You asked her did she play with her clip. Didn't you? Told her she might like sex. That you won't hurt her. To glide it in gently. Then you asked her to start playing with her clip. Just lick your fingers gently on your pussy and rub it gently. You'll find which spot makes you feel good, baby. Yeah? So do you want to come honest about it now? Have you been talking to other children online?
No, I haven't.
No other children. So you're trying to make us believe now that just out of all the children that's online, you just happen to pick 1, 2 decoys from the same group.
Just happened to do.
just happened. Jesus, you're an unlucky
And
fucker,
to me,
aren't
yeah,
you?
but,
Aren't you unlucky? Have you ever received pictures?
no.
Well,
Pictures.
has any child ever sent you
No.
pictures? Because you were constantly asking these kids for pictures.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't know what ages they were.
Yes, you
I
did
didn't.
know.
I didn't.
Excuse me.
in
Don't
the chat.
fucking stand there. It's
I
in
didn't
the
know.
chat constantly. And you also made reference to you couldn't sleep with the 14-year-old because she was too young, but you could sleep with the 16-year-old. But yet, what you don't realise is it's against the law to actually sleep with a child under the age of 17. See, you thought you were being fucking clever, right? But you wanted to sleep with the 14-year-old first. And then only last week it was the bed be big enough for the trees. So why would you? What you wanted to actually teach the 14-year-old about sex by having it with the 16-year-old.
But little do you realise, I was 15 when you were actually grooming me.
She was 15.
When you were sending me
She only
pictures
turned
of
16,
your
and she told you
manhoods.
that.
Your manhood. You call that your manhood? The state of it. The absolute state of it. It's riddled. A bit like you, riddled.
Absolutely.
Dirt is what you are.
Do you have children?
Yeah.
You have. What ages are they? Don't say any names.
30 and 25.
And have they got kids?
One of them has it.
A girl or a boy?
Two boys.
2 boys. And do you be around friends with young girls, young teenage girls? No?
Not that I know.
Not that you know of. Well, you should
got-
know whether you're around them or not. It's a simple question. If anybody asked me, am I around teenagers, I'd say yeah. I have some myself. They bring our friends into the house. They were all in there last night watching the Liverpool match. So, yeah. So, are you around them, yes or no?
No.
You're not around them. Well, do you know what? In our page, we will get loads of messages in to say, yes, he was, and he was around my child. Everybody that knows you now will message in our page. Everybody that knows you will message in our page, and we will find out everything, and we will post it to all our viewers.
Just remember, guys, that his family are victims in all of this as well. So
They
if you
are
know the
innocent.
family, please stay away from them. They are innocent.
And if you know this Anita woman connected to him, please note that, you know, the guards will find out whether she's involved in this or not.
Well, you told
Well-
me she knew all about it.
She's not.
You told me.
She
Yeah, I
wasn't
have it in the
involved
chat.
in it.
I have it in the
But-
chat. You
but
told
then-
me.
But then I told you wrong because she doesn't.
So
But you
you
didn't tell
lied.
me wrong.
You lied.
Yeah, I told you wrong.
You
So
didn't
you
tell me
lied.
wrong.
She doesn't know anything about it.
But I have a voice. I have your voice even telling me.
All I'm saying now is that she doesn't know anything about it.
So
Are you running a
lied.
paedophile ring with
No,
the two
I'm
of
not
you?
doing anything.
Grooming children online and getting them
Nothing
back
at
to the
all.
bed for both
Nothing
your
like
sexual gratification? Is that what's going
Nothing
on?
like that at all.
I asked you, was it you that was going to teach me how to have sex? Right? Because you had said it was Anita that was going to show me. Then you said
She
no.
knows nothing about
Then
it.
you said no. That you
She
were
does
both,
now.
You were both going to teach me. You were both going to do it.
And here you tell the 14-year-old you're going to teach her all about how her body works, but you won't have sex with me. You won't have sex. I won't have sex with you. When you have it for the first time, it won't hurt you then because you'll know how to do it. Now, how would she know how to do it if she has sex for the first time?
I don't know.
Talking full bullshit, like. Yeah. You asked her if she ever naked with anybody, and she told you no. Well, we will be naked together and learn about your body. This is 14 now. She's 14, where she's told you she's 14. And you actually asked her, how old did you say you were again? And she said 14. And this is right after you told her this. So do you want to tell me again you didn't know she was 14?
I wasn't sure.
You wasn't sure. How were you not sure when she told you?
Because first of all it was 18 and then it was 14.
Hang on, if I turn around and said to you, you've a snot on your nose, wouldn't you automatically go to your nose to wipe it off?
She would.
Yeah, of course you would. If someone told me that you were 13 or 14, guess what I'd do? I'd believe them. I wouldn't get sexual with them. You told her here you'll show her everything she needs to know. This is to a 14-year-old. This is to a 14-year-old, right? Then she was talking about her friend who was 15. Well, she's old enough to have sex, so she could have sex with me and you can learn all about it. Would you like that, baby? Yeah? Is it bringing back any memory for you?
It is, yeah.
It is. Alright, so this is true. You have groomed children online. You are a sexual predator. Would you agree with me on that one?
Well, it's not the way I'd look at it, to be honest with you.
Right, well then you tell me...
I
the way-
wasn't sure
No,
who
don't
they were
look
or
at
what
me.
they were.
You tell me what way you look at
I
it.
wasn't sure what ages they were.
But they told you.
Yes, but I wasn't sure of that because first of all, I mean, look, they told me twice. They told me two different things, didn't they?
Did they? What did they tell you? Two different things?
First of all, it was 18 because
No,
it wasn't
they
on the
never,
site.
ever said you were 18.
wouldn't have been on the
on
site,
the
would they?
app, it was 18. The age is 18 on the app.
Yeah.
But the first chat she had with you, she told you she was 14
Then I should
years
have- I
old.
should have believed that then. So.
Yeah, but you did believe it because I tell you how you believed it. You're contradicting yourself. You went on here to say how she was too young to have sex, but you were all right
kept
to
on
have
about it.
sex with the 15. What?
When she kept saying that she was 14, then she was too young, wasn't she?
Yes, but yet you continued with the sexual talk.
And sending her images of your manhood.
But yeah, can I just ask you something? You sent us pictures of your sheep. Now, my mind was, are you fucking shagging the sheep or something? Are you sure? Because the tip of your bleating cock looks like it's about to fall off. See, you've a fly in me nose.
Guards are here.
You're disgusting. You're here for your sexual gratification. Mind, Sam. Tell me that phone. I'll hold it up. You're absolutely vile.
Alright, thank you. Can we
Yeah.
chat with you? Is that okay?
Yeah,
Right, come over here and chat with you for 1 sec, please. Thanks a million, ladies.
no problem. Take his phones off from there, guards.
Do you not hear me? That's why I said I'm going down for guards are here.
Oh, yeah, I heard you. I'm still recording. Someone says he's bumming the sheep for sure. Sorry. Yeah, I agree with you. Look at me top. I know Becca's top. I've no vest, somebody says I've done for
Come down to the garage.
Damien doesn't hug. I'm getting this on camera. Come on, Damien.
We heard about you.
Terrible, isn't it?